Guys, and welcome back to the channel. So tonight I am going to go and look at a new car. It is going to be a project car if I buy it, and this car is going to need a lot of work to get it to the standard I want it to be at. Now I'm not going to reveal just yet what car I'm looking at, but I will get to it in the video. This car is not going to be for the faint-hearted. It's not going to be an overnight project. It's going to take time, and it's going to take a lot of money and a lot of dedication. I will tell you, it is a Honda. It is a car that I've always loved and a car that I have always wanted to own, but they're just so out of reach at the minute that it is impossible to buy one of these cars. Only a few hours ago I seen this car up for sale. I knew I had to go and see it. So tonight we are going to go and see this car. Now I already know this car is going to need a lot of welding and a lot of work to get it back on the road and to get it to the level that I want. And as you guys know, I really do take pride in my cars, and I really do want it to be a high standard of a build. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the build process. And it has been a while since I have built anything on the channel, and hopefully I can document the whole thing because this is going to be a messy one. I already have rented a trailer to bring this car home, and I don't know if I'm going to buy it, but it is quite a bit away from where I live. So we're going to be making our way to a little town in Northern Ireland called Dungannon. So let's just go and see what this car is like. So the only hint I'm going to give you at this moment in time is that it is from the early 90s and it is a Honda. We headed to Dungannon, 48 miles away at 7:15 at night, but I had to see this car. And of course we had to stop for fuel and some snacks. So we head on our way, and as you can see, some of us were more excited than others. Although this was the night before Ryan's operation, so I can't be too sore on him. We then took the wrong turn and ended up in all the country lanes behind tractors on the smallest possible roads ever. We finally made it, and it's now time to see this car.
Jag är så bra i situationen så.
Do you like the CRX?
Ja, it's tiny.
Tiny?
Tiny.
Do you like the CRX, Ryan?
Yeah.
You don't look very excited.
That's sore. Back sore.
Buying no more cars ever again.
What's a little balls?
She's in. Everyone is tired now, so I will come back tomorrow and show you around it better. Show you all the good stuff I got, and hopefully have an idea of what we're going to do with it. Good night. Alright guys, welcome back. It is the next night. I am going to give you a good look around the CRX. I'm going to have a good look around the CRX now that I've got a bit of time to myself. And my friend Amy's coming down, so hopefully she'll help me as well. Let's have a really in-depth look at this car, see what it needs, make a kind of shopping list, if you will. What parts we need to source, and what is first on the agenda. I do have a few things I want to do first of all. So this is now in my possession. This is my 1992 Honda CRX. Now I've loved these cars for a long time, and I really forgot just how nice a car they are. Obviously this one is not in any good shape at all, but they are such a good little car, and to start this off as a project is really going to be a fun little car to do. So we'll start off with this side. Considering we're here already, we'll just start off here. So as you can see, we do need a front left wing. This one has been bashed, and there really is no saving this wing whatsoever. It is too far gone with the dents and stuff, and I do not want to even start with that. So I'm just going to buy a new set of wings for the driver's side and passenger side. And if I look here, I feel like this has either had a really bad colour match before, or else it has been faded. But I think it probably has had a really bad colour match previously. Now the only good thing is about having these wings is I've got the black trims, because I have a feeling they might be quite hard to source. So that is good that I've got those. And looking at the door, you can see there is a dent right here. I did have a little price at doors today, and it is quite orange peely, so either way the whole car is going to need resprayed. Moving on to the back arches, and now this doesn't really scare me as much as it would have before, but I have had Hondas for a long time, and I have had some cars that do have questionable arches. Now, what I will say is, there might be rust on the outer side of this, but on the inner side, it does feel quite good. There's no rust really there. I can feel right round it, and there is nothing. It's really just this bad bit here and round here. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm just going to cut those arches out completely and buy a replacement set and get someone to weld me arches in. And again, I'm really glad that all the plastics are here on these doors and on these trims. And of course, this is broke, so I might just take that off later. This has been broke. Hopefully, it doesn't prove too hard to find one of these, but like I said, the guy I was talking to earlier that has the door has the trims all on the door. Wing mirror is still intact. The glass is still intact. That is all good. CRXs did come with the sunroof. A lot of people back in the day, I remember, used to buy sunroof bungs, which were a really popular thing. Now, the guy who did own this said that this does work. He did also give me the sunroof. I don't know why the sunroof was out. I think he took it off to see exactly what was going on around it. But he says if the sunroof goes back on, that it will work. So I'm hoping that that is actually the case. The rain has come on quite heavy. I'm hoping my little microphone picks me up rather than the rain. If not, we'll have to work with it, but we'll see how we go. The back window is actually in really good condition. We are going to have to try and find another one of these original ones. If not, we can work with it. We can paint it, but we are going to need new wipers. I'm going to try and buy as many new parts for this little car as possible. But around the window, these trims are something which are going to need change because I really don't like how faded they've become. I don't like the little gaps. There is a little bit of it missing here as well. Now, the back of this car is actually probably the best bit about it. It has got a little crack on it. It's not too bad. I could live with it. But I did see a set of these on Facebook Marketplace last night for £80. So I might actually just go ahead and buy the full rear lights for them. Now, the back bumper is in relatively good shape, but the back bumper is the best bit of this car. Now, this sill has to be the worst bit of this car. We're going to need completely check out. Now, there is 2 sills along with the car, so that's not so bad, and we can buy replacement arches again for this. But this is really the worst bit, and like I said, there's not really any rust going through to the back. It's all kind of at the front, which isn't too bad, so hopefully we can salvage it, and it's just a matter of cutting some of the arch out, putting the new arch in and welding it. Now, these wheels will not be staying on this car, so we're not even going to look at them. I can hear everyone shouting at the screen saying, Vicky, please do not bag this car, please do not ruin this car. I'm not going to. Let's just put that out there. This car is going to be as original as I possibly can get it. And I want this CRX to be a really OEM build. So we're going to try and source genuine parts, everything as Honda intended this little car to be. That is the vibe I want for this. So no, do not worry. I am not going to destroy this car. Now, moving on to the engine. Of course, we have the B16, so it is really good that that's in here. Now, the first thing that I will say I have seen since I started this car is that there is a bit of oil coming from here, but I did look at it last night when the car was running, and I do just feel like it needs the gaskets changed. The guy who we got the car off as well said that it was just the gasket, but there is a bit of oil coming out, but I can feel where the gasket has sort of disappeared almost here. So that's going to be the first thing I'm going to do before I even do anything else in this car. Comes to the engine bay. This car has been sitting for I do not know how many years. There's a lot of cobwebs in here. Don't ask me why the battery is sitting like this, because it's honestly not a vibe at all. It's not the right battery for a start. This induction kit is not doing it for me. It is rusty and needs changed. The window has been broken, so that is one thing I need to try and source, is a new windscreen. And to be fair, I did get this car for a steal. It honestly was very little, and I know it is a huge job to do, but these cars are worth so much money at the minute, and they're just always jumping up. I will tell you at the end of the build how much I paid for the car and how much I've spent on the car. And this is the front bumper. We're going to need to buy another light because there's only one indicator for the bumper. I'm not too sure which one it is, but there's only one there, so we're going to have to try and find another one, which is going to be kind of hard. We have got the sunroof. He says partial shelf, complete floor carpet. I don't know why there is. So I'm going to maybe take out the seats now and see what's actually going on. 2 sills as well. There is a Scorpion back box. And 2 door cards as well. One of them is in really, really good condition. One has a big rip in the middle of it, so I don't really think we're going to be able to use it. And it came with a set of CRX leather seats. It did come with a Mugen rocker cover. It does come with a gasket, so that's what I need. Interior wise, we have still got the original back seat. We've also got the little pocket holes beside the seats, which are so cool. We have got the cloth CRX seat. We've also got this the original steering wheel here. This wee bit is missing, so I'm going to try and find it. Original clocks and original console as well. Me and Amy are going to attempt to take these seats out and see what the floor is like below and see what we're working with. I'm just a bit sceptical about why there is another carpet along with.
Why are you like this? Right.
Oh, it's got light in it. Things. Oh no.
Is there something else?
First problem.
It's like caught on like a...
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Why would you do this?
Should laugh.
I like it. Picasso.
Wow.
Oh my.
That is ignorant. Oh my god.
She wasty.
I regret my life choices.
You're good. There's nothing wrong with that, like.
The back seat's quite good,
It's quite comfy.
to be fair. There's no seatbelts in the back. There should be seatbelts in the back. They should come from here. There's a lot of leaves in here. I don't know if I made the right decision. Off in this car.
Just hit me.
It's higher than I expected. That's a good sign. Just be careful because there's glass on that floor. Just be careful.
Okay.
10 mil.
Well, put it in the right end.
Oh my god! What am I standing on?
I keep sliding on the leather.
Oh no, what was this?
Oh,
oh my god!
Things you shouldn't touch that look like that.
Oh!
That literally looks like seaweed.
It's not, it's like fabric. It's fabric though.
Brother, ugh.
So my audio completely stopped working at this point, but that was my 1992 Honda CRX Rusty Edition. Let me know in the comments below if you think I am in over my head or if you are excited for this build. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I will be uploading more content on the CRX and our other projects. Alrighty guys, as always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.